Your target audience. You've got to know your target audience before you know who you're presenting yourself to. I'm Anne Marie Segal, and I'm an executive coach and resume writer. I've been a coach for 10 years, and before that, I was an attorney for 15 years. When you're an attorney, you're obviously thinking about your audience. Most of us think about attorneys in terms of litigators, and your audience is the court. Um, but there are a number of different ways that you can think about target audience. And right now, I'm talking about it in terms of creating your job search campaign. This video series, Making Your Comeback, is really directed to the thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands of employees in spring 2025 who are needing to find a new role. And your target audience may be very different, especially if you're a federal government employee and now you're looking for something new, which is likely not going to be the federal government. Your target audience might be something you haven't even yet defined. Or you might have some contours of it, but you don't really know the specifics. So research is an important tool. If you've heard of the word informational interviewing, um, that's an important tool as well. And if you haven't, I suggest you learn more about it. But the idea is you're interviewing people for information, not necessarily interviewing for a job yet. You're not trying to go in, can you tell me more about what you do? And then, oh, can you offer me a job? It's not a bait and switch, but you're doing investigation. You're investigating what your target audience thinks about, what keeps them up at night. What are they interested in? What are they looking for in terms of job candidates? You're finding that online, you're reading about it, maybe taking some webinars, and you're talking to people. The informational interviewing is like really reaching out to someone in your network or someone that your network knows, like a second degree connection, we would call it. Um, Tell me about your job. Tell me about your organization. What do I need to know that I don't know? Because I've been in the federal government for a year or 10 years, or I've had some other job that is not like my new target or targets. Fill me in. I don't want to be the newbie. Well, I will be, but I want to sound smart about what I'm jumping into. And I want to evaluate it for myself, honestly. Um, so figuring out what is your audience is the first piece, or who is your audience, and as I said, what do they care about? And then how do you frame what you've done in the past and what you want to do in the future to be compelling to that audience? That's what I mean when I talk about target audience. And in order to really frame yourself as a candidate for your next role, you first need to understand where you're going, and then you can figure out how to get there.